Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. This is Growing Wisdom, and today we're going to be talking about sustainable Christmas trees. It's actually using a live Christmas tree instead of a cut one, and John Moretti from Weston Nurseries is going to help us out. Here he is, so let's get right to it. Good afternoon, John. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, so we're going to be talking trees, aren't we?
We're talking about the old New England tradition of the living Christmas tree.
Tell me about this particular tree, and then, of course, people want to keep it alive. It's different than a cut tree, right?
That's right. What we've discovered over the years is there are only a certain number of species that do well as living Christmas trees. And this particular one, which is called a Canaan fir, is one of those. You can also use Norway spruce or white fir. White spruce works, although it has a little pungent smell. We've had very good luck with balsams, Canaan, and also Fraser firs. It's important that we pick species that can make the transition from in the house back out into the garden when we're transplanting them in January.
So speaking of in the house, how do I care for this?
You have to pick a tree that is manageable. You have to get it into the house physically, and then you need to put it into some kind of container that will protect your floors, because being a living tree, it needs to be watered and cared for over the course of the, hopefully, 7 to 10 days and no longer that you'll have the tree in the house.
So you don't want it in for a month?
You can keep it in the 7 to 10 day period with other appropriate measures as well. Now, this would mean keeping it in a room away from any direct heat source. You don't want it near any kind of radiator, or certainly not near the fireplace. You want to keep the room cool, so a 3-season porch might be a good place to put it. Try to keep the temperatures 60 to 65 max and cooler at night. And they will require checking daily for water to make sure that the water that's being transpired is replaced to the root ball.
So when you're touching the soil, moist, how do you want it?
It should feel cool and moist, just the way a plant in the ground would feel.
Can I put lights and ornaments just like a regular tree on this?
Yes, we can put electric lights, and certainly the branches have the strength, just the way a cut tree would have, to hold ornaments and a star or a decoration at the top.
So John, what about cost of trees?
There is expense in growing that tree and preparing it with a root ball. So you will pay more for a living tree, but after the holidays, you'll have something in the landscape to plant.
And in another video, we're going to be talking about how to plant these in the ground successfully so they do keep those memories going year after year. John, thanks a lot for the introduction on living trees. So there's our video on sustainable trees. We hope you come back every week and every season for all of our tips, hints, and helps at growingwisdom.com.